Jake Paul, Conor McGregor out.
That's mad. That is madness. That is actually
Crazy.
madness.
I can't believe that. I can believe it. I can believe it.
I know I've got hate for saying this before.
Please don't.
Jake Paul's a lot bigger than Conor McGregor.
Oh my days. Cue the TikTok
McGregor
comments.
will kick the fuck out of Jake Paul.
But is it a boxing fight or is it UFC?
It doesn't matter.
McGregor doesn't do boxing.
McGregor's strong
Well, he
at
does do
boxing.
boxing,
One of his strengths in UFC is that he's good fighting, like boxing.
Oh, I'm not for 1 minute saying
Do you
that Jake
honestly
Paul has a
think
chance.
Jake Paul has a chance against McGregor. Would kill him. You seen the fight? It was absolute shit.
It was terrible.
He done one good combination and knocked your boy out, and that was it. No?
But then Logan Paul's trying to fight Mayweather.
It's getting ridiculous now. You know?
I think now they've just seen how much money,
It's just all
and
about
to be
money.
fair now, what I think the whole thing that set this all off now is the fact that the boxers are now seeing how much money they can make from the YouTubers, like how much audience they can bring in. Do you know what I mean?
The next fight Jake Paul should have been looking was the KSI fight.
Yeah, which should happen.
Because
No, he needs to fight a professional boxer if he actually wants to be taken seriously.
No, but like he's going on as if he's going to be a
But
professional.
technically, KSI is a professional boxer now.
They're not like they just have a boxing license. Like I wouldn't really class them as professional boxers. No?
Like someone who's had like a record, like someone who's fought in 10 professional bouts or something. Not
Like I'd say, like any like young up and coming boxer would kill them. Like he's
Yeah.
a proper been training to become a boxer for like their whole life. Like.
The thing is, though, we were talking about this yesterday. I have more respect now, and I actually like Logan Paul after all the stuff he's done, and I absolutely do not like Jake Paul. I just think he's a flipping, he's a wee pleb. Like,
But like, can you imagine even like Card Frampton fighting Jake Paul? He would just destroy him. He would just kill him, even though he's smaller than him.
Monday.
but like the thing is, though, Jake Paul, if he wants to be taken seriously, he needs to fight someone who is like a proper professional, and like that may mean that he needs to fight someone who maybe doesn't have clout. Like McGregor has clout, Dylan Dennis has clout, KSI has clout. There was a few other people that he mentioned, and I'm sure they probably have some relevance, but at the same time it's like he's only after the people that he knows fight. Like it's business, like it's money making. Fair enough.
I could see the Dylan Dennis one happening because I could just see like Dylan Dennis. He's only a big name because of McGregor, you know? Whereas like McGregor fighting him is just like, I don't even think McGregor would. Sure, McGregor, is he not fighting in the UFC in like January?
Yeah.
Like, why would he even bother with that? Like, he's made his money anyway. He doesn't need the fight.
But there's more to be made. There's more money. You can never have enough money.
Jake Paul's trying to prove something. Like McGregor fought Mayweather. Like what he done with Mayweather was proper mad. Like to get that fight on like the first.
That was a good fight.
The first few rounds, McGregor give it to him, and then he wasn't fit or like he didn't have the stamina, but. Like that was McGregor fighting Mayweather, an undefeated boxer, like probably one of the best boxers ever. You know? Like Logan Paul would just get destroyed. You know? Jake Paul would get destroyed by McGregor. You know? I think McGregor would just kill him. You know? Honestly, like that there was embarrassing. That like I fell asleep, but like I watched the highlights and like.
There was like, what was it, 20 punches landed or something?
Yeah.
No, 20 punches and like 5 landed or something.
Well, the first round, I remember me and you looked at each other and was like, what the heck are we watching? Because it just looked like we were hugging all the time.
Couldn't watch
the highlight of the night was Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg was hilarious.
Oh my god, he is a legend. He is so funny. Like everyone else so professional. Like
Nate got knocked out, and the commentators were just sitting there like, oh my god, medical professionals are on, and then Snoop's just, all you hear Snoop just going like, oh, knife from the hood, he'll be fine. It's like
that's
him during he described the Tyson fight as
his two uncles
scrapping at a barbecue.
He came out smoking a joint as well whenever he performed.
When's he not smoking?
That's true. And he didn't even set it down, like he just held it the whole time he was singing as well.
Could you imagine how quick McGregor is as well though? Like he'd be so fast.
No, he would be quick. Like I know the height and all and the weight is a factor, but like when it comes down to sheer skill and speed,
experience and knowledge,
experience too. Yeah,
like it's like if you think of it like football as well, like if there was like think of like the likes of Ryan Giggs or someone who's like a professional playing like a Sunday league, you know, he'd still be like roasting by himself.
Yeah, but then there's always a chance. Like Jake Paul could go out there, fight Conor McGregor, and he could grab him the whole fight, and he could put what does Jake Paul weigh, like 230 pounds or something? It said. But if he just sat on top of McGregor, like made McGregor carry him the whole fight and just like tired him out, there might be some sort of a chance that he could.
I think, to be honest with you, I think all the jokes and all the comments aside, like your boy commented on that TikTok we put out about there being a slight possibility Logan Paul could land a perfect shot on Mayweather. I just think as soon as you step into that ring, there's always a chance. There is a chance, like, and like, maybe I'm wrong, like, and if I'm completely wrong, like, that's fine. There is always you step into a ring and you're fighting another fella. Like, there is that chance.
There always is, yeah.
You're taking that risk.
Just like the McGregor and Aldo